What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Professor Anime. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be live reacting to another RWBY World of Remnant video. And in this video, this is actually going to showcase the Kingdom of Mistral. We've seen Mistral throughout the series of RWBY just, a tad bit, but we never really had a lot of backstory from that kingdom. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see, just to learn more about the other kingdoms. I mean, we knew a little bit more about Vale, and I reacted to the World of Remnant, Kingdom of Vale video, so if you want to see that, link will be in the description down below in case you want to check that out for yourself. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to get this started, learn more about the other kingdoms, especially Mistral. So without further ado, let's get right into this. I'm going to put on the headset right now, and we are going to begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Alright. Hearing Crow's voice too, man. I like his narration, I really do. His snarky remarks and everything. Oh, he's sipping on his coffee.
Where were we?
Where were we?
Is Remnant's second largest landmass, Anima.
Okay.
That's where you'll
Anima.
find the Kingdom of Mistral. Of the 4 kingdoms, Mistral has the most controlled territory, meaning you'll find
most
a
controlled
variety
territory.
of ecosystems and lifestyles. Trust me,
Okay.
this place is something for everyone, for better or worse. The high society folks of Mistral are known worldwide for their contributions to fashion, architecture, theater, all the things that make
Wow.
the world pretty and tolerable. But its lower class has got a fame of its own. Mistral's home to the biggest black market on the planet.
Oh, wow.
Something that's hard to find, got someone that's hard to kill. They can help, provided you've got the end to pay.
They have kind of like a shady side to their little
And that's their respect
area.
for nature, particularly the sea and the sky. The natural resources and geography of the area impacted Mistral's culture and technology in a big way.
Huh.
Its first settlers found shelter high up in the wind-carved cliffs, and as their population grew, so did their ability to utilize the land to its fullest potential. A real bunch of forward thinkers.
Huh.
Of course.
Yeah, it does seem. I mean, they're flying ships and everything, dude.
There's a reason traders and thieves flock to Mistral. The main city's right under the council's eye, sure, but places like Windpath and Kuchinashi start to get a little farther out of sight. There's plenty of places to hide in Mistral.
Wow.
That's why you gotta know where to look.
That's why you gotta know where to look. Okay, so that does it for Mistral, and I believe also today that's coming out, another video that's coming out is also going to be on the Kingdom of Atlas, which is going to be pretty awesome indeed, especially due to the Shini Dust Company residing within Atlas. But when it comes to this one, this was very exciting to see. We see that I'm surprised they didn't really go over when it comes to the Grimm. They didn't really talk about much how the Grimm might have affected the kingdom. But then again, if you really think about it, I guess the Grimm only affected Vale, because from what we saw from Vale's perspective, was when they try to expand their resources and the kingdom itself, Vale's cities were ultimately destroyed by the Grimm species. When it comes to Mistral, Mistral apparently has the most secure force of all the kingdoms, from what Crow said. So, then again, we wouldn't really see much of the Grimm attacking Mistral. Yet, at least. But yeah, the Kingdom of Mistral is very, very interesting. It has the most territory of the 4 kingdoms, or the most controlled territory of the 4 kingdoms. And it was kind of showing us throughout their history that they learned to adapt. I believe they live on the mountainous cliff sides. I guess that's what this video was referring to, and how they used to, expand their kingdom and, have different cities and, their transportation civilization, they would have to adapt to, you know, the high areas in which they lived, and in order to transport its citizens through neighboring cities, they would invent these like sailboats that would like fly through the air, you know, or something like that. So it was kind of cool to see that they are technically the most diverse in culture. They have, you know, a lot of different lifestyles residing in the kingdom, and they just have, you know, a controlled territory, which allows them to, you know, expand to other cities revolving around the kingdom. So they are the most adaptive, it seems like, from what Crow stated in this World of Remnant video. But at the same time, while the Kingdom of Mistral has a lot of pros, it also has a con, and that con is that lower classes are pretty scummy. The lower classes are pretty much where you will find the black market. You know, you have hitmans for hire, assassins, thieves, you know, and just weapons that can be bought from the black market and maybe even sold off to other kingdoms, who knows. But yeah, it does seem like there are a lot of scummy people revolving around the Kingdom of Mistral in its lower class, and it would be very interesting to see if we run into those individuals in the coming episodes of RWBY. But yeah, I just think that when, you know, Volume 4 comes out, seeing RWBY more involved with the Kingdom of Mistral would just be pretty interesting to see. So yeah, RWBY visiting those other kingdoms, and maybe we get to see, you know, them fighting for those kingdoms. Maybe if they are overrun, if, you know, we see an all-out war break out in Volume 4 or something build up to that, you know, we can see RWBY and her team, you know, fighting alongside the other kingdoms, which would be pretty insane. But then again, it would probably be too early for that, because this is only Volume 4 of RWBY we are talking about. But it would just be cool to see some other characters from, you know, the other kingdoms actually play a bigger role to the story. Not exactly as side characters per se, but more pivotal, which would be very interesting. But yeah, that's my thoughts on this World of Remnant video. We talked about the Kingdom of Mistral, and I thought that learning just more about the Kingdom of Mistral was very interesting indeed, and I'm very excited to see what the Kingdom of Atlas, it's, you know, the biggest military force in Remnant, is all about. I can't wait to look forward to that. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below on what you guys thought about this episode of the World of Remnant. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What do you think could we expect from Volume 4 of RWBY that surrounds the Kingdom of Mistral? What are your expectations for this kingdom in the following volume of RWBY? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, if you like this video, don't forget to drop a like. It always helps out the channel. And if you want to see more RWBY content from me, hit that red subscribe button down below, and you'll never miss a video from me. That about does it for this video, guys. I love you all. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.